Asiwaji's first daughter is Sister One. How can you have a child at 9? Body George. Welcome to the news and please subscribe to our channel. To get notified when we post our juicy news updates, please click on the notification bell. Asiwaji's first daughter. With less than 2 months before Nigerian eligible voters head to the polls to elect the next president that will plot the affairs of a country after the administration of President Muhammadu Buhari, the chieftain of the People's Democratic Party, Bode George, has insisted that a presidential candidate of the All Progressives Congress, Asiwaju Tinubu, is beyond the age he claims to be. It will be recalled that the former Lagos State Governor is among the frontrunners in the forthcoming 2023 presidential election, which is scheduled to hold on the 25th of February 2023. Speaking to Sun newspaper in an exclusive interview, Bode George said he has made his personal assessment of Tinubu Asiwaju and come to the conclusion that he cannot make a good president. According to him, the age of Asiwaju Tinubu will not allow him to function effectively. He said if Asiwaju Tinubu claims to be 70, how can his first daughter be 61? Hear him. I have assessed him perfectly already. Bola Tinubu, first of all, is too old to be on that seat. He said he's 70 years old. His first daughter is 61. How can you have a child at age 9? Definitely he is past 70. Sun newspaper quoted the elder statesman as saying during the exclusive interview, "Are you on this matter? We have left this matter behind now. We have left this matter. This is not even the time to come out to say this." But George, the next convict, will never see anything good with Tinubu. He is always envious of the Jagaban of Africa. Okay, no wahala. Tinubu knows he is close to 100 years. Why are you people like this? Alake and APC are deceiving themselves. We all know Tinubu is going nowhere. Well, I don't think anybody needs this. Like I said, this one now is not even what we're talking about. I always be talking about this. If you ask me, we don't leave this particular one behind. We don't leave it behind for a very long time. Do you understand? Actually left it behind for a very long time. We don't leave it behind. Alright. Bode George, ex-convict. We don't need an old man like Bola Tinubu as our next president. APC is taking Nigerians backward with difficulties in life. It's taken. They have already taken us back, my dear. Some Nigerians do not dwell on truth. How can a man having 61 years age daughter be Nigeria's president? Deceit, corruption and fallacy can never make Nigeria great and settled. My own is, we don't pass this one now. Is this what we're talking of? We're talking about now, what's it called? Connections. That is it. We're talking about connections and we're talking about, we're talking about character. We're talking about personality. We're talking about your ability to be we're talking about your competitiveness. We're talking about your ability to rule Nigeria well. But you are covering your shame. Go and sit down. God, accept the truth and set yourself free from this unusual hardship from the All Progressive Congress government. Does a father have shame and begot you as a son? Did your father give birth to you at 9 years old? It seems you are taking drugs together. I can now believe why Tinubu is still using Pampers. He must be a baby. Paul, you are shameless, you remain a slave. In a too like wahala. This is just an article to contrast. To me, this is it. Tinubu is not the president Nigerians needs now. He's too old. His first day is 61 years. How do you think Tinubu is? Anybody supporting Tinubu is for personal interest or a tribal sentiment. Politics is about what? Personal interest, my dear. My own is this particular whole scenario now. This particular whole scenario is not what we have said this and we have actually left it. We don't talk about this matter, so we don't leave this matter behind. We are looking about, even if you won't even come tell us, like some people are coming out to compare Tinubu with Joe Biden. I say no problem. If Tinubu can speak as correctly and as smartly as Joe Biden, I'm going to say okay. Do you know your exact age as well? Most people in the olden days have no records of their birth, so Tinubu could not have been an exception. So what is your problem? Tinubu is any Tí Ọlọ́run dá, a special being from God. Despite all your rattling, the man is progressing. You from the top crash down politically. Imagine the man who is owed to be your son, dragging leadership with you in the People Democratic Party. I laugh in Yuba. What do you expect from an ex-convict? They will soon send him out of Lagos after the election. For those who come out and they always say things like this, I laugh whenever I hear it. I did tell you, I will laugh. Alright, well, age is just a number. Age is just a number. Mata, the leader of Malaysia, is over 90 years. Paul Boys of Community is 99. So Tinubu's age doesn't matter. Get ready for inauguration. And this is why African nation is actually behind. Like I said, I'm going to say age doesn't matter if he sounds and speak correctly. I'm telling you. If he stands and speak correctly. Okay, we have passed those points. I've said it severally. The only thing we need now is... Alright, well, at the end of the day, this particular, what's it called? Alright, well, at the end of the day, now, we are looking at we're looking at ability to lead. We are looking at somebody who is going to do things rather than age. Like I said, true, age is just a number. But we don't look that thing past. We don't look age past. You're not looking at, okay, if he's even, okay, fine, let's say he's even old and let's see what he can do. He cannot do much. We as a Nigerian will see. We as a Nigerian we know. Let us say there is nothing like what's it called? Let us say there is nothing like Tinubu's coming out using gifts, all those things he's doing. He's not able to stand properly and all of that. People know they do them for him. I'm telling you. Then that is when we are going to say you actually what's it called? That is when you are going to say, or like I said before, we have been, and our primary interests have been, let Tinubu rule Nigeria well. And if he's not able to do that now, I don't think he'll be able to do that. No matter the age they say in there, we're all about competency, credibility, and acceptability. Okay, on those notes, we have come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to